Peace out, 2024. Peace out. Okay, so this is our time where we are getting ready to throw out the 2024 calendar, file away the 2024 planner. But first, before you do, let me tell you, there's three things you might want to do. Number one, reflect. Number two, um, a word for your year. And number three, grace. And let me explain what that is. Okay, so the calendar, before you actually toss it aside, get rid of it, go through it. There are bound to be dates in there that were like your top what did you really love about this year? What was so special for you for 2024? And then I'm sure there were a lot of days that were sad or hard. So, but go through the calendar, go through your planners and what are some of those things that you want to see more of in 2025? And what are those things is like, yeah, been there, done that. No, thank you. I'm done with that. Okay, so there's your reflection. Number two, your word. Now, okay, yes, as a business owner, I generally come up with a word of the year that's going to reflect something in my business. Like last year, it was implement. That was my word. So every time I was at a training or some event and I learned something, I wanted to implement it. So that was my word. I haven't come up with a word yet for 2025, but I will. But for you, your word doesn't have to be business related, and neither does my word. It could be family, and maybe that means you're going to spend more time with your family. Maybe that means you're going to travel more to where your family is if they're not local to you. Maybe it's self love, like you're going to intentionally take care of yourself because this is our only life. So this is our time to love on ourselves. Maybe it's reading. Maybe you want to read more books or connections with friends. Whatever your word is, think about it. Don't like just pick something of this. Think of a word of what is it that you want. It's almost kind of like your goal for the year. Like, what's your goal? What do you want to see in your life this year? And then the last thing I want to say is grace. Give yourself grace. Sometimes you gotta just laugh at ourselves because we are not perfect beings. We're always going to make mistakes, and even when we pick that word, we're not going to be perfect with that. We're going to make a lot of mistakes, and it's okay. It's part of life. It's part of living and developing and growing who we are as a person. So before you get rid of the calendar and put up the new one, before you get rid of your planner, just do the three things. Reflect on 2024 and think about what that goal is for 2025 so that you come up with your word and then give yourself grace for the next 365 days. Or actually, 366 days, because it's not quite the new year yet. But anyway, just give yourself grace throughout the year. And you know what? Give others grace too, because they're just as imperfect beings, just like we are. So we all get to have grace. So reflect, choose your word, and have some grace. And then be sure that you're coming back here to Purple Lessons by Evelyn channel because I'm always going to be here for you, keeping you royal. Bye for now. Peace out.